In a small corner of the Seventh Ward, where the scent of motor oil and the clang of wrenches fill the air, there's a place where community, hard work, and heart intersect.
I am Mr. D, born in New Orleans, raised in Detroit most of my life. I joined the military, traveled the world, saw some things in the military, like the shop that I opened up right now. I got that idea from the shop, from the military. So once I got out the military, I did some other things, construction, some other diving. But I always had the thought of having this self-serve shop. And one day I'm leaving the job, and I look to my right, and I see a slab of concrete. And I was like, wow, who owned this? And I did my research, and I found the person that owned it. We worked it out, and I started building. My first idea was self-serve mechanic shop, because I'm not a mechanic. So I thought just self-serve, I thought it was gonna be a great idea. I was gonna get rich over 2 years, everything gonna work out. So I was just planning on building a place somebody to come do their own work. Well, been there 13 years, so we've done a lot of different things. One year we raffled off a car for $5. Yeah, for Christmas, $5 raffle ticket. And somebody won the car. We gave some of the proceeds to this battered woman shelter, helped them out with that. It's not a program, it just organically happened with the kids coming over, teaching them how to do something, and just feel obligated to do that, doing your part. And that's what's happening around here. Well, I don't call myself Fred, but I could see a lot of what Fred was doing for the movie. I see myself doing, being a pillar of the community, everybody coming to Fred for something or another. Same for me, a lot of people coming by. Some people just come to hang out. Some people come to get mechanic work, tire work, what have you. So I'm looking at Fred and I'm looking at myself. I see the beard. So I just came with the Fred D. Sanford. I think first, I'm an entrepreneur all the way through. Only job I ever had was working with the Navy. Well, I took a little short stint in diving, but that didn't work too good because I like to do my own thing. But the thing about doing your own thing, you got to be accountable for that. So opening up the shop, I knew I opened this thing up, I got to stand there and build it. So I remember when I got my first $5, I was like, wow, this gonna work. This really gonna work. And I just believed in that, and I just kept going. It's not like I'm going to a job or anything. I don't look at it like that. I just get up and go do what I got to do. Then I'm done. The next day I'm gonna get up and do it again. But this is what I want to do. And maybe some days I don't want to do that, but this is what I put up for me to do. So I'm gonna go do it. And I don't expect nobody to work harder than me on my idea. So that's why I'm always where I'm supposed to be at, because it's mine. Because the shop is more than a mechanic shop. It's people coming in, like I said, some of the people coming in and just chill out. After they go to their job or before they go to their job, they're coming there all ages. So it's a great spot. So I hear that a lot, the city of New Orleans, politics, opening up a business, black man opening up a business. I hear that a lot. But to me, I had so many obstacles, but it wasn't because I was black. It wasn't because of New Orleans politics. It was because I didn't know. If you know, this wouldn't happen. And everything is in black and white. And people tend to want to blame a lot of stuff on everything but what it was. So every obstacle that I faced, it was because I didn't know. And I was glad I didn't have nobody to help me out or hook me up, because I wanted this to last the whole ride. I don't want to have no holding somebody or something over my head. So I did have a lot of obstacles because I didn't know. I thought I knew because I come from construction. So when I went to build the shop, that was gonna be a piece of cake. Construction, 20 years, no problem. So wrong, so wrong. It cost so much money that I didn't even think about, but I was so far in the game, I couldn't turn around. Then I had my son right there looking at me. So I couldn't. I'll tell you a quick story. After I just finished building the shop, maybe we were there for about 2 years. The guy that I purchased it from, me and him just worked out the deal for me to buy the whole block. Bam. So we got the deal. A couple of months later, I buy the place. Maybe 3 months after that, he wanted to buy it back. And my son was like, no. My son was like in the 10th grade, like, no way, Dad. You know how much work we put into this place? My son was like, no. So yeah, I was kind of in tears, like, I'm gonna sell this place, but what I'm gonna do after this? It was almost like my kid because I put so much into that place. So that happened. That happened. I want to say never give up, but sometimes you gotta know when to stop. You know, you do gotta know when to stop. But it seems like people want to get in business for money, and that's the wrong reason to get in business because you're gonna lose some money. And I don't care if your business been around 10 years. It's the ebb and flow of business. Business gonna lose some money. You're gonna make some money. Don't get so excited because you're making money. Don't get upset because you ain't making money. That's because you're in business. And business is ebb and flow. It's not just flow. And people lose. Well, they don't even know that part. That losing is part of the game. Well, not even losing. That's a learned. You know, this time of the year it get a little tight. This time of year it get better. It's the ebb and flow of business, and that's something people don't pay attention to or don't know about. They just look at how successful I can be. Being in business is the success. The challenge of fighting, you know, going against these adversities and coming back out swinging. Then you're on a high point. Don't get yourself too cocky. So just stay flow. Stay in the flow. The most important lesson I learned to this day is there's no finish line. You're still in the race. You just got to keep on going because I thought I was at a finish line at other businesses. The only thing about coming to the finish line is you're not prepared to do what's after that. And you didn't cross this line, now what's next? Because there's got to be a next. So you got to keep going. There's no when I get to this point. It's just keep going. There's no point. It just keeps going.